So this is a general case where if someone doesn't contribute to SRS, okay, this is my annual income. I less off my personal relief. What are the personal relief? Things like my CPF contribution, right? I could have my NS relief. I could have my earned income relief. Sometimes you may have your child relief, working mother relief, and so on. But take note, whatever relief that you can contribute, the maximum you can relieve will be 80,000. Okay. Now, after lessing off your personal relief, this is known as your chargeable income. And remember, based on just now the tiered system, the amount that is payable, we refer that as your income tax payable. Okay, so with SRS, what is the difference? I still have my annual income, I less off my relief, but what is additional will be now I have another so-called relief, which is my SRS contribution. And definitely by this, you know that my chargeable income is going to be reduced, and definitely my income tax is going to be lesser as well. Okay, now let us run through some numbers. Example, if I'm someone who is making 130,000 a year, all right, and assuming my CPF contribution, my personal relief, everything adds up 30,000. Okay, so in this case, what is my chargeable income? My chargeable income will be 100,000, and based on the tier that we are looking at, my income tax payable will be close to 5,006. Okay, now this is if I don't have a SRS account. Now, by contributing to SRS, let us see what is the difference. My annual income is still 130,000. My relief, personal relief is still at 30,000. But because I contributed 15,300 to my SRS, what happens? I reduce my chargeable income from 100 to 84,007. Now, this brings me down to the lower bracket of the 80,000. All right. And my taxable income becomes 3,008. So what is the impact to you? Very obviously, my tax that I have saved will be close to 1,006, 1,008. Yeah, I will have saved about 1,760. Okay, so in terms of percentage, it's close to about 30%. Now, the question here is that not all of us may be making the 130,000, right? If I'm someone who is making slightly lower income, should I even contribute to SRS? This is one of the common questions a lot of our clients may ask. Now, assuming I'm just making about close to maybe 5,000 a month or 6,000 a month, yeah, my annual income is about 50K. Does it make sense for me to contribute to SRS? Let us look into one of these cases, right? So when you have this example, my annual income is 50,000. My personal relief is 20,000 because rightfully my CPF contribution will be much lower already, right? Other contribution like my earned income, my maybe my wife relief and so on may remain the same. Okay, now with this relief, it brings down my chargeable incomes to 30,000. So I'll be taxed at 30,000. Taxable income, or rather the income tax that I'm going to pay will be $200. Okay, that is for someone earning 50,000. So what is the impact if I contribute to SRS? Okay, 50,000, my annual income, my personal relief is still 20,000. Now, in this case, I may not contribute so much of 15,000. What I may want to do, I just reduce contribute 10,000. So under this situation, what happens? Anyone want to make a guess? Yeah, I'll be reducing my total income, or rather my chargeable income, from 30,000 to 20,000, right? And if you still remember your tiered system, anything that is 20,000 and below, you are paying zero tax. So in this case, I save I save 200,000. Now then someone may be saying that, hey, does it make sense that I contribute 10,000 to save $200? Okay, now don't forget, later we'll look into more discussion on this, but at this stage, don't forget when you're talking about SRS contribution, who still own this money? You are still owning this money, right? You are just creating a SRS account. Think of it as you're having an additional savings account. You're transferring your money to that account. Okay. Now, if you are paying a $200 tax, you're not going to see that money, right? So that is the difference. Okay. There's no right or wrong. My advice is that talk to your financial advisors. No, they will work out with you to say that no, should you pay taxes or should you contribute your SRS, which is a better option for you. All right.